Hello and welcome to this Cable 8 presentation of the 2008 Faculty vs. Student basketball game. I'm Brian Roach. I'm here along with Pat Mitchell.
Good day, Brian.
Good day, Pat. Now, this game, there's not really much words can describe this game. This is a battle of epic proportions.
We've got an intense matchup here, no doubt. Faculty, students alike, everybody energetic. The fans are going wild here.
And in this professional's opinion, I must say that the faculty team outnumbers these students in talent and in class. My matchup for the game is head basketball coach C.J. Neely of the faculty versus Stefan Neville of the faculty. Oh, I'm sorry, of the student body.
I'm going to have to say here, Roach, I'm going to go with the students on this one.
Really? That is a bold prediction,
They're
Pat.
excited for this game. They're playing against their teachers. They've got motivation. This is their one chance to make it big.
See, I think that the referees, James Keenan and veteran gym teacher, Miss Ellie Petrovic, will favor the teachers for two reasons. Number one, Miss P has a very good relationship with most of the teachers, and that James Keenan is in search for extra credit points, and we all know that James needs them.
Of course. He's going to need those points, definitely.
All right, let's take a look at the starting lineup. For the faculty, we have Principal Mr. Theodos, whose first name escapes me at this moment. We also have Ryan Walensky. And what I think is the not-so-secret weapon of the faculty, Mr. Tom Murray.
The Italian stallion. Weighing in at a stout 320 pounds.
Yeah, I really don't know his height. I want to predict he's about 6'5", but he is a dominating force on the court. And we talked to Mr. Murray before the game, and he told us one simple phrase that we all believe is true. No blood, no foul.
How true, Roachy, how true.
How true it is. Also, we have head varsity women's basketball coach Sarah Ben on the field, and beloved history teacher.
Standout.
Excuse me?
Former Foxborough standout,
yes.
Member of the 1,000-point club.
And we have beloved history teacher Mr. Todd Kaiser. Pat, would you like to introduce the students?
The student faculty lineup. We got number 50, Aaron Taylor. We got NHS co-president, Tara Greeley. And then, let's see here, we have Stefan Neville in here, bringing some talent and experience to the high school team. We've also got junior Heather O'Rourke.
And matching up with the big man, Mr. Murray, we have Matt Johnson at center. Now, I'd like to apologize in advance for any lapses in our broadcast. We are having technical difficulties with our monitors. So as we get ready for tip-off, it's going to be Tom Murray versus Matt Johnson.
Oh.
And the faculty will win the tip. Sarah Bain gets the ball, passes it to Todd Kaiser. Everyone surrounding Mr. Kaiser as he misses the shot. Mr. Murray passes it back out to Sarah Bain. Bain to Mr. Theodos. Mr. Theodos to Ryan Walensky, a history teacher. Back to Sarah Bain. Oh, almost a steal. Mr. Theodos. Oh, misses the shot. Mr. Murray.
Mr. Murray drops that like a bad habit.
Tickling the twine for two. Neville takes the ball, passes it up to Johnson. Johnson over to O'Rourke. O'Rourke with the shot, misses the shot. Oh, and we have an apparent foul, but no call on to the foul against Mr. Walensky. Bain has the ball, looking for an open man. Finds Theodos. Theodos back to Kaiser. Kaiser tries to get to Murray, but a steal.
300 pounds of fury, Mr. Murray in the middle.
Mr. Murray is a force to be reckoned with. Kaiser up with the ball and misses the shot. And Neville breaking down the court. He is running straight with the layup. Oh, and what a play for 2 points.
This is just too much.
It is too much. He got game, Pat. He got game. Back to Murray. Murray to Bain. Bain looking for an open man, being guarded by Greeley. Johnson guarding Murray. Murray misses the shot. Rebounded by Walensky. Walensky gets to Kaiser. Kaiser misses the shot wide. Mr. Kaiser right now is an embarrassment to the faculty team. Neville down, loses the ball.
Neville is roaming street out there.
Neville misses the shot, gets it to Greeley for two.
Our score now.
It is 4-2.
In favor of the students.
Yes. Walensky gets it to Theodos. Theodos again looking for an open man. Bain with 2-on-1 being guarded. Theodos misses the shot in this exciting display of basketball and athleticism. Aaron Taylor misses the shot, showboating. Greeley back to Taylor. Taylor for 2.
Oh,
and he misses.
So close.
He misses the shot. He cannot slam it in. Walensky up the court. Walensky guarded by Neville. Murray towering over everyone, looking for an open man. Gets Theodos. Theodos right back to Mr. Walensky. Walensky, and that is out of bounds. That is the students' ball. Pat, what are you thinking so far?
I'm thinking it's a very good matchup. I think both teams are coming with a lot of energy. We'd like to share with you, we had a little discussion with our principal, Mr. Theodos. He described the faculty team as the best assemblage of athletes that he has ever played with.
How true it is. Greeley with the ball. Takes the inbound pass from Neville. Back to Neville. Neville looking for an open man, gets Taylor. Taylor up the court, guarded nicely, and Theodos and the faculty gains possession. Up the court goes Theodos. Theodos back to Sarah Bain. Bain to Murray, towering over everyone.
Oh!
And Murray missing another shot. I know Mr. Murray talks a big game, but can he play one, Pat?
Well, he can certainly stand one, Rochi.
Yes, he can. Sarah Bain misses the 3, and stolen again by
Stefan
Neville. Neville up the court with great speed. Over Theodos and misses the shot. Greeley puts it in for 2.
Neville tries to school his principal out there.
Open to Murray, and he misses it again, being guarded 5-on-1. Back to Kaiser.
Todd Kaiser maintains his composure out there.
Kaiser back to Sarah Bain. A little fun fact about Todd Kaiser, he builds, paints, and assembles World War II figurines. And a whistle.
We've got a foul.
Yes. No substitutions yet. Now, if I may be so bold, as we do see Adam Marcel, guidance counselor, stretching, if we look at the orange shoes of Mr. Darren James, great
Glistening
science
in the
teacher,
sun.
he, I think, will be the MVP of this game. Mr. James did say in our pregame that, I'm sorry, I've missed the quote. Pat, do you remember what he said?
I think it was something like, if you don't have skill, you better have shoes.
And he does have shoes, the bright Texas orange shoes. And we were just hit by a stray ball. I'd like to thank Matt Pillsbury and other members of the NHS for setting this up. Matt is standing next to us taking pictures.
Known around the town is taking up a role in the local newspaper.
Oh, and nice couple points by Mr. Tom Murray. He definitely knows how to shoot the J. Taylor has the ball, looks for Johnson. Johnson with the big shot, and another big miss. It seems like no one can make a shot today. Don't you agree, Pat?
I'd say so, Roach.
Yeah. Kaiser back to Murray. Murray back to Walensky. Walensky back to Murray, the big man.
Oh.
As Aaron Taylor said, he is looking like Shaquille O'Neal. Big, but over the hill. Walensky gets it back to Theodos. Theodos looking for an open man. Sarah Bain open. Doesn't go to him. Goes to Murray.
Theodos shows him how it's done. Murray finally gets his first point of the game.
Throws it home.
Puts it away.
And a whistle. And a timeout by the students. Yes, I'd also like to take this time to throw some of my personal opinions into the game. I think this was quite the idea by the NHS. It will be a large moneymaker, and I think they should continue this tradition for years to come.
Definitely. You have to be here to know what's going on. The crowd is palpable.
Yes, the tens of fans that are here. And that's right, I said tens. You can just see the emotion. Looks like we're about to start play up again.
There's been some substitutions on both sides of the court here.
On the court, we have star Ali Mortada, another case to be MVP. We have Jarrell Green. Also, Ali Valencia, a force to be reckoned with. Chris Barrett.
And don't forget about Francisco.
And it looks like we have some, we're having, okay, here we go. Francisco Alicea on the court, star of the varsity team. And Ashley Appel. Mortada gets it to Ali V. Valencia puts it up, misses the shot. Rebound by Alicea.
Also, on the faculty side, we'd like to note we have the current varsity boys basketball coach here, throwing some elbows with Ali.
It looks like replacing Mr. Murray at center is the swift yet talented Marco Bisaccia, world-renowned English teacher. Gets it back to trainer Amy. Mortada steals the ball from Bisaccia. Up the court he goes. Alisea open.
Oh!
What a play. Alisea gets the ball too late and hits the rim. Bisaccia open. Puts up the shot. Blocked by Mortada. And Mortada is
I'm going to have to say, I thought that was hacking.
Well, we don't have the most talented officials. And another missed shot. I feel like I'm watching a 5th grade CYO basketball game. CJ nearly up the court for the faculty, looking for John McCabe. I saw Mr. McCabe at the bank today.
Oh, and Ali chops
McCabe
Mr. McCabe down like a lumberjack.
Sorry to interrupt you, Pat. McCabe gets up late. Mortada back.
Oh!
Misses the shot. Nearly takes the ball away and out of bounds. I can't tell who that's on.
That's a shame.
Head coach Dylan Myers of the faculty team looks concerned with the play of his team. Shot by Alisea, misses, rebounded by Mortada. On the other hand, though, Coach, oh my goodness, his name escapes me. Coach Mitchell, I'm sorry, everyone, seems not to be worried. Mr. Mitchell is a very calm and happy man, wouldn't you agree?
He's very composed out there, you know, definitely showing strength of his leadership abilities.
He is, besides being brilliant in the field of English, he's also a brilliant man of sports.
A fun fact about Mr. Mitchell, he spends his time honing his yo-yo abilities.
Honing his yo-yo abilities, that is very interesting, and I give him props because you don't see enough yo-yo players in this world.
How true, Rochi, how true.
Nearly facing Mortada, putting on the moves, looking a little jagged though. Nearly, that is an offensive foul, and the students are going nuts. You can see Francisco Alisea.
Francisco takes it.
The vivacious personalities of the students can be, how can they be described as words have seemed to?
Words cannot describe it, Roach. It's just an amazing atmosphere here.
They're vivacious and bubbly, that's what I'd like to say.
Vivacious and bubbly.
And out of bounds, and as Miss P with enthusiasm gives the ball to the faculty. Shot missed by Ashley Appel. Bisaccia rushing up the court. McCabe has the ball, 2-on-1 McCabe. McCabe gets to NHS leader and
throws it up like a kite in the window. And
Miss Anicelli of the NHS gets the ball. Oh, it's
steal by Chris Barrett.
Barrett looking for the layup, and he
nails it for 2.
Tickling the twine for 2 is Chris Barrett. I'd like to say, in my professional opinion, that I think the students would be blowing them out if Brendan Swede was still playing in this game.
I'd say so, definitely. Brendan Swede is an addition to the team.
Mortada steals the ball.
Showboating
from Mortada. Ryan Walensky of the history department saying that the teachers treat this like the NBA Finals, while the students treat this like the NBA All-Star Game.
We definitely saw a little showboating, Ali.
This is apparent. The students are showboating. The teachers are very calm, cool, and collected, and I think their effort will eventually win this game.
I'm going to have to say, though, the showboating makes for an interesting game.
It does. In the shoes of Darren James are quite amazing.
Oh! You just saw the head varsity basketball coach completely air the ball. That's got to be
this is just embarrassing play right now. I've seen better play in a senior citizen's basketball game.
Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen senior citizens play basketball.
Yes, I know. A lot of these people have not played basketball, but they're doing it for a good cause.
Mr. Bisaccia sporting his pride with the blue headband.
Mr. Bisaccia, a force to be reckoned with him and Mr. Murray. I do not think these teachers can be stopped, but actually, as of right now, they are. So I just contradicted myself.
Mr. Bisaccia shooting.
Quite the ugly shot by Bisaccia as he gives a disdaining look to the rest of the crowd.
I don't think that's the MLA standard for a jump shot.
No, that is not the MLA standard for jump shot. I'd also like to give a shout out to Miss Osborne, who was originally going to be playing in this game, but is not. She is I'd like to say, the founder of the MLA format in Foxborough High School.
The Modern Language Association.
Always there to protect our students.
Bisaccia tosses it up, makes
And
up
Mr.
for lost
Bisaccia,
ground.
little showboating from Marco B. Gets it to Valencia. Valencia back to Alicea. And that is the period. The score is 10 students, 8 faculty. They're coming back. What? Well, right now, if you're still with us here at the intermission, 2 teams are convening, and I'm sure we will see more substitutions. You know, this has been a highly publicized event in Foxborough High School. But you know what else is highly publicized? For anyone who's watching that is affiliated with the History Club, we will be having a hypnotist here to raise money for us and our trip to New York. So please, a week from, actually in 1 week on Thursday, please come and support the History Club.
That's definitely bound to be a good time.
Mr. Furbert, always giving his effort, helping out the school, and I think we should give back to him. A great man, always helping out with basketball. As I look at my notes right now, I have to say that there's a lot of people who have actually gone MIA. And, you know, there were some late roster changes, but still,
you gotta go on.
Yeah, you have to go on, and I'm going with my original prediction. Darren James, once he gets on the court, is going to put on a show for all of us.
That's right, Roach. It seems that a little bit of the momentum has shifted. I think we saw that the energy was on the faculty side at the beginning of the game. I think that the students are really into it now.
Exactly. Well, now, if I may correct you, the students went out to a commanding lead, but because of fouls and showboating, that's going to kill the student team. And the faculty will come back and win this game on the orange shoes of Mr. James.
We had one of the student members, Allison Valencia, say they've been working very hard. They've been practicing day out, day in, and day out.
Day in, day out, and day in. Ali Valencia has one of those personalities you cannot ignore. She is quite the person. As we
Vivacious and bubbly.
I'm sorry?
Vivacious and bubbly.
Vivacious and bubbly indeed. We start the second quarter with, I actually do not know this teacher's name. She's fairly new.
Oh!
We do have some subs for the faculty. Shannon Wazalewski is in.
Stefan is back in.
Stefan Neville back in for the faculty. Oh, I'm sorry, these students. Also for the faculty, we have the master of the dunk, Matt Carroll. CJ Neely is still in the game. And Kelly Shaughnessy also playing.
That's 2 complete misses for him today. He is not having a good day.
He is not. For the students, Jarrell Green still on the court now with Stefan Neville. And
oh, Shazam!
Chris Wade also on the court with Heather O'Rourke. And Tim Driscoll. Tim Driscoll known for his street style in basketball. And out of bounds. And I'd like to correct an error I made earlier. That is Erin Healy Bethello from the guidance department now in the game. I'd also like to say that we're still having technical difficulties with our monitor. Green the ball back to Tim Driscoll. And rebounded by Matt Carroll. And a whistle on the play. Matt Carroll, I think, is one of the most unique history teachers in the school. I had the pleasure of having him his first year, and he has an unorthodox yet effective way of teaching U.S. and world history. Wouldn't you agree, Pat?
I'd say so. He likes to make connections with his students. He enjoys television programs such as Family Guy.
Yes, Family Guy, very popular in this school. O'Rourke stealing the ball, and oh no! It is a whistle and it's a student's ball. A little aggression from Miss Kelly Shaughnessy.
That's some bad literature for him.
That is some bad literature. No roaming street for Miss Shaughnessy right now. No roaming street. Jarrell Green taking it downtown. Gets it to Heather O'Rourke, one of the stars of the varsity women's basketball team. Carroll, here he goes, open. Oh, everyone catches up. We won't see the dunk right yet. Carroll back to C.J. Neely. Back to Ms. Healy Butzello. Back to Carroll. Carroll with the jump shot.
Oh,
And
Shazam!
nothing but net. Shazam indeed, Mr. Mitchell. Shazam.
Jarrell with the ball.
Back to Neville. Neville with the jump. Banks it off the glass, but no good. Neely up the court with a little bit of razzle-dazzle.
Here's our matchup right there. CJ and
CJ
Stefan.
versus, yes, that is.
They seem to mark against each other.
Yes, that is the.
See how that
the official
develops.
Marriott Courtyard Hotels matchup of the game. Marriott Courtyard Hotels, always a good value, always a good price. Miss P holding the ball right now. Miss P is going to be celebrating her 30th year of teaching at Foxborough High School next year. Quite the run for LEP.
She's just a great lady all around.
She is tough but firm as Cowell misses the shot. And Neville got the court open. Cowell's caught up to him with great speed and a foul on Matt Carroll. You get to see everyone around us is enjoying this game. The atmosphere is palpable.
Quite palpable indeed.
You can feel the intensity, which can be cut with a hot butter knife. Miss P holding the ball. Driscoll back to Jarrell Green. Green gets it to Neville. Neville in three-point range, comes in the two, takes the jump shot, misses the shot. Neely with the ball, and Neville bowling over Miss Shaughnessy. And we'll wait till the foul's on, and it's on Neville.
Upset with that call.
I think Miss P was paid off before the game.
Chris Wade in the game for the first time tonight.
Got him, but
Hoping
swallow.
to see some exciting things from him here.
This is exciting action indeed, Mr. Mitchell. Shaughnessy gets it to Wazalewski. A fun fact about Miss Waz, she does not wear colors. Most drama teachers do not, and she, besides being an English teacher, is the director of the drama program here. She mostly wears gray, black, and anything else dark, like brown. Yeah, funny story, Pat, for the last day of our theater class, as Neely puts it in for two, last day of our theater class, Miss Wazalewski was given a pink shirt by us, and she wore it, and it was quite shocking. Jarrell Green up the court from two, a jump shot. Cannot tickle the twine right there. Oh, and Jarrell getting a little closer, Miss Waz. This is a family affair, Mr. Green.
Battles for that one.
And Miss Waz excited.
Incredible conviction.
Miss Waz showing that pleated pants never die. Are those pleated? No. I don't know. I just wanted to say the word pleated pants. We have some substitutions. Neely stays in the game as Ali Valencia, Ali Mortada, and oh, I'm sorry, my name's escaped me. Luke Donaway has also entered the game with Vinny Groves and Jason Moshera, who played the national anthem beautifully on his guitar. No substitutions for the coaches.
Oh, Matt Carroll wins the ball.
Moshera deked. J-Mo wearing a ponytail, known for his long hair and unbelievable guitar skills. It's out of bounds on Ali V. If anyone can hear us right now, I would like a water. Oh, Matt Carroll with an amazing play, but he misses the shot.
Unable to complete.
Vinny Groves gets it back out to Ali V. Oh, no! Neely's got the ball. Guarded by Mortada, and Neely makes the shot. Tickling the twine for two. He is as cool as the other side of the pillow. Wouldn't you agree, Pat?
Definitely. Flip that pillow around, it'll heat back up, but the other side.
Oh, what a jumper by Donaway as he misses. Butzuelo taking the ball. Pass stolen by Mortada, but Neely takes it, throws it up for almost the dunk.
Unbelievable. Call him butter, because he's on a roll.
Quite the sentiment, Mr. Mitchell, quite the sentiment. And it is a timeout right now. And we'd like to take this time to tell you about some more wonderful events going on at the school. Mr. Mitchell, why don't you fill us in?
Well, I, as some people know, am the co-president of the chess team here. We'd like to let everybody know that we have a membership goal of 50 people to join by June. And I have just noticed that in the recent 2 minutes that the faculty has overtaken the students in the score.
They have. I'd also like to say we cannot see the scoreboard. We cannot see the scoreboard right now, and that is why we're a little lost on the scores. I'd like to interrupt myself. Darren James is checked into the game with his unbelievably almond shoes. James is joined once again by Sarah Bain and Adam Marcel, new math teacher, Mr.
Eldridge.
Sorry, Mr. Eldridge again. I'm new on names here. And
as well as
Mr. Blackshoes, as his name escapes me. I'm going to call him Mr. Blackshoes right now. And checking into the game, co-NHS President Tara Greeley, also Ashley Appel. No,
Darren James. Darren with the ball!
James!
He's got the orange shoes. He's
Mr. James with his unique style from the deep south and Kentucky. Kentucky, a big basketball school. Is Kentucky in the south?
Kentucky? Who knows?
I don't know, but Mr. James has that lovely southern accent, and he is quite the interesting science teacher. If I may, Mr. James loves playing with critters. Sarah Bain taking the foul shot. Sarah Bain taking the shot and missing it. She's a member of the illustrious 1,000-point club and has her number 33 retired here at Foxborough High School. She's also the coach of the ladies varsity Hoopsters. Makes the second shot. Bain knows what she's doing basketball-wise. She's come back to her alma mater, making us all proud. Appel gets it to Greeley. Greeley back to Groves. Groves to Valencia, guarded by Mr. James. The intensity.
Mr. James is tenacious.
The tenacious intensity of Darren James cannot be substituted by anyone. If you could just see the look on his face. Eldridge guarded by Ali V. Adam Marcel there.
Oh, hooks it in.
And that is out of bounds. If I may interject myself, Mr. James, in my opinion, on Ali Valencia looked like a rabid bear ready to attack, strike, and kill.
He is playing some strong defense there, no doubt.
Appel with the big shot. And what an ugly shot indeed. I'd like to say it has got considerably quiet here. Bain up the court. Bain is another force to be reckoned with.
Oh, stolen by
Groves. Darren James.
Darren James takes the dive.
Darren James is down. He has gotten back up, back to Appel. Appel to Greeley with a big shot.
Oh, shaken.
Tickling the twine for three. I'd also like to say that some of the fans here are being a little unruly, and because of that, I'd like to apologize for any disturbances in our broadcast. Appel steals it from James. James to Groves, out of bounds. Touched by Groves. That's out of bounds on the students. The score is 17-16 students.
Mr. James has his angry face and his happy shoes.
Mr. James is not a man to mess with. His down-home style of Southern discipline will teach you not to cross him. James back to Eldridge. Eldridge back to Bain. Bain looking for a shot.
Oh, Mr. James turns the ball.
What a shot by Mr. James, and he misses it. And Vinny Groves banking it off the glass. Bain up the court. Bain being guarded by Greeley. Greeley to Darren James, who has an unorthodox shot. James to Mr. Blackshoe. Blackshoe gets it over to Eldridge. Marcel open, guarded by Mosher. Eldridge with a travel, but no call. Bain rebounds as Eldridge missed the shot, and Bain at it, making a point total of 1,002. Groves up the court, and a timeout by the students.
An exciting quarter so far.
Very exciting. The fans here, you can tell, are very excited by the play of this uniquely formatted basketball game. I think we're seeing what Mr. Murray said true. No blood, no foul. I'm still waiting for some blood, but I've seen a lot of fouls.
Got a good fan turnout here. I'd estimate about 150.
Actually, I'm getting told by our crack experts in the Dr. Pepper stat booth, Dr. Pepper 23 flavors, all delicious, that we have a grand total of 237 students.
It's amazing.
It is an amazing turnout for an after-school event during primetime daytime television. You know what I'd be doing right now if I'm not working at the Great Full Circle Paddock? I would be watching Passions on the DirecTV 101 channel.
Dan James takes the ball.
James gets it to Marcel as Mr. James running up the court very light-footedly. He is vivacious and bubbly, my friends.
Mr. James. Oh, Mr. Eldridge wins the ball. Puts it up for two, Mr. Eldridge.
What a shot! And if you can see the emotion on
Pythagorean theorem.
If you can see the emotion on Marco Basacci's face, that tells it all. And Wade with the Chris Wade showboating a little bit for all of us. This game, the intensity has picked up.
Faculty trying to maintain their composure, getting organized.
Blackshoe loses the ball. And a backcourt violation. James Keaton handing the ball to Lucas Donway. Donway to Matt Johnson. Johnson up the court being guarded by Sarah Bain. Bain tries to stop Chris Wade. I'd also like to note that now in the game,
Toss it up to Dan James.
Aaron Taylor and
just a hair away.
Also in the game right now is Aaron Taylor and Matt Johnson. No changes on the teacher side right now. Donaway got it by Bain. Donaway with his street style puts it up. Eldridge throws it down the corner. Do you believe it? He misses the shot. That is the half, people.
Great half by one. Unbelievable. Students are trailing by one as our half comes to a close.
Is the game over? Let's hold on one sec. We're having some conflicting, nope, it is halftime. All right, so we are going to leave you for a minute, and we will be right back on Foxborough Cable Access 8, brought to you by the good people at Comcast. Are we back on? Oh, ooh. And we welcome you back to the Cable 8 presentation of the student-faculty basketball game. My partner, Pat Mitchell, has stepped out for a second. So we're getting ready to start the second half. And even though the score is 21-20 the students, I think the faculty is going to come back and win this game. Todd Kaiser with the ball, gets it to Tom Murray. Murray back to Theodos, to Sarah Bain. On the court right now, Theodos, Walensky, Kaiser, Murray, Bain for the faculty, and for the students, Appel, Green, Greeley, Neville, and Taylor. My partner, Pat Mitchell, has joined us. Walensky has the ball back. Walensky gets the legend Sarah Bain.
Bain below the hoop.
The teams have switched sides right now. And I'd also like to state once again, for those of you just joining us, we are having technical difficulties with our monitor. It is very hard for us to get the score. We are seeing that it is 23-20 students. Is that correct, Pat?
23-20.
23-20 students. So just bear with us as we try to do our best. Walensky puts up the shot. Murray tried to get blocked by Taylor, and Murray with 2 points.
Murray drops it 25-20. Faculty is in the lead.
Murray gets it back. Sorry, Green
Taylor.
gets it to Taylor. Green missing the shot. Walensky. Down the court.
Back
Neville.
to Stefan. He's on tonight.
Stefan is on, giving his A game. Oh, missing from NBA range. Walensky trying to fake out Neville. Again, looking for a matchup of CJ
Mr.
Neely.
Theodos, the principal who knows no fear.
Again, just to remind you, our Courtyard Marriott matchup of the game.
Oh, Sarah Ben jams down the 3.
Tickling the twine for 3, if I do say so myself. The Courtyard Marriott matchup of the game is head varsity men's basketball coach CJ Neely versus Stefan Neville. Aaron Taylor puts a shot up and misses it. Walensky looking for his open man. Walensky gets it to Mr. Todd Kaiser. Kaiser to Bain, shaking it off as it goes out of bounds on the teachers.
Miss P refereeing an excellent game, if I do
Miss
say
P
so myself.
is one of the classiest yet toughest women in this school. Ali Mortada at the game, we talked at the beginning of the game, actually shot a beautiful dunk. We have it on our home footage. But Mortada predicting 100 points for that game. I do not see that being feasible. Do you, Pat?
Not the way things are going right now. We'll see.
But as Nike says, impossible is nothing. No substitutions quite yet. Bain inbounds pass to Murray.
Up to
Murray
Murray.
from 3. Murray is a man among boys out there. To be politically correct, a woman among girls also. No foul on Neville. Wow. That is a controversial call, and the Boo Birds have come out at the game.
The fans do not like that one, Roach.
And Coach, I'm sorry, his name has escaped me. Coach Dylan Myers has tried to call a timeout for the students, but that ain't happening. And out of bounds on the who? Oh, and it's a timeout. Timeout, I'm sorry.
Students call a timeout. Going to regroup. They're down by 7 here.
Again, like to thank Miss Anicelli and the NHS for putting on such a great event and providing us with this complimentary Simply H2O from Berkeley and Jensen. Berkeley and Jensen, filling all your H2O needs.
If it ain't pure, it ain't Berkeley and Jensen.
No, it is not. And we are enjoying the sounds of some freeform jazz in the gymnasium. Everyone loves a good bit of jazz every now and then.
Get your groove on.
Yes, get your groove on indeed. You will be seeing a lot of Rome streeting with jazz music.
There are horns in the house.
For those of you, yes, Horns in the House, a great band led by Mr. Murphy of the band. But if you don't know what we mean by saying Rome Street, it is a Canadian term used in the city of Toronto to talk about anything involving walking. And I, being Canadian at heart and family in Canada, like to say the expression. Substitutions in the game. Francisco Alicea is in.
This Theodos
Chris
with
Barrett,
the ball.
Ali Valencia, and Vinny Groves. For the faculties, the only no change.
Francisco scores the 2 on Mr. Theodos. He's going to pay for that one.
Yes, he is going to pay for that one. Mr. Theodos said before the game he does not mind writing up some students who infringe on his game.
Oh, man. Sarah Ben got game, folks.
Sarah Ben, one of the greatest human beings ever to step on the campus of Foxborough High School. Francisco Aliceo repping the Denver Nuggets in a Carmelo Anthony jersey, missing the shot. Who's your favorite NBA team, Pat? As Theodos misses the 3.
I'm going to have to go with Boston on this one. Got to stay true to the green.
Alicea making the 2 for 2 points. And a timeout by Mr. Mitchell and his...
Mr. Theodos, a surprisingly very strong showing tonight.
Very strong showing indeed by Mr. Theodos. Too bad he hasn't gotten a point.
He's emerged as a leader for the
Now,
Fox
as I was saying, I have to say my favorite NBA team is the Los Angeles Clippers. Why? Because you don't expect them to win, and when they do, they put on one heck of a show.
How true, how true. There seems to be a little bit of a skirmish between Mr. Mitchell and Miss Petrovic.
Mr. Mitchell not afraid to lay the smackdown when needed.
Mr. Mitchell enjoys, in his free time, coloring outside of the lines.
A fun fact, actually, about gym coach Ellie Petrovic. She comes to this great high school of ours at 4 a.m. every morning to work out, to shower, open the building, and get ready for a long and exciting day.
Miss P is a personal friend to me. She is my floor hockey mentor. Taught me many skills in the art of floor hockey.
Yes, I knew I was initiating to the floor hockey fraternity when I was hip checked by Miss P onto this cold golden parquet floor. It hurt. That was when I was a freshman. This year as a senior, after taking the year off as a junior, I'm proud to announce I scored 2 hat tricks through the year, 7 goals, and 18 assists.
Mr. Basacian.
Oh, my foot was just nailed by the basketball. Let's thank Mr. Basacia for that one.
Definitely putting some intensity into the game.
It's obvious. It's obvious to say that nobody cares about the great announcers of this broadcast. No substitutions for these students on the faculty, though. Trainer Amy is now in the game with C.J. Neely and Miss Anicelli. Marco Basacia and the great John McCabe of the business department have also checked in.
Smiles all around.
Smiles indeed. And I bet if there were words coming out of those smiles, they would be saying Shazam.
Shazam.
Shot by Alicea. Rebounded by Valencia, being guarded by McCabe. Vinny Groves, missing badly. Nearly up the court. Nearly with the J, for the J, and misses the J.
He has not been on this quarter. He's got to get his head into the game.
Oh,
Mr.
what a play!
Basacia drains it!
Mr. Basacia showing everyone that you can be schooled, not between the hours as my voice cracked. You can be schooled. I'd like to apologize. What I'm trying to say is there's more learning at school, even after it ends. Whistle blown.
Oh, Miss P calls the foul against Stefan, the head varsity basketball coach.
There's our matchup of the game.
Keep the intensity down.
Our Dr. Pepper 23 flavor matchup of the game. Actually, no, that's our 23. That's our Dr. Pepper 23 flavors statisticians of the game. This is our Courtyard Marriott matchup of the game. And obviously, I'm talking too fast, so I'm going to let Pat talk a little more while I clear my throat.
Getting some substitutions worked out here. We've got standout Ali Mortada down in the center. We've got Mr. Basacia putting the ball into Amy. Amy throws it up. Oh, just short. She missed that basket. She can tape a hell of an ankle.
Yes, she can tape one heck of an ankle. We'd also like to note that this is a family program, Pat. Please be careful with the language. Johnson in the game now. Jarrell, great stop by C.J. Neely.
Goodbye sends him packing. Have a nice trip.
Neely putting him in his place, telling him, I am the faculty, and you, my young son, are the student.
Ali throws up the three off the rim. Oh,
What
second
a
attempt
three.
by Stefan.
Stefan Neville with a big three. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left in the quarter. The score is 32 students, 27 faculty. Oh, and a violation on Mr. Massachi. Is that a technical?
No, I don't believe Mr. Massachi has not been teed up.
Out of all the amazing things I've ever seen, someone is standing up to Mr. Massachi. The confidence in Miss Ellie Petrovic. Simply amazing.
Ali taking it down the court.
Ali, whoa.
To Stefan.
Ali showing the rest of this.
Miss Anastelli stays right in there. Shows what the history.
Oh! That is levitation, Holmes.
Clothesline.
That is levitation.
Unbelievable. Like Mark Twain on a hot summer's day.
Oh, what a quip, Mr. Mitchell. What a quip.
Unbelievable. Mr. Bisaccia sticks out his arm.
Unbelievable indeed.
Lights out.
I think there's one word and one word only to describe this game. Gatorade. The thirst quencher for all basketball players. Now with Gatorade AM. Get the most out of your early morning workouts with Gatorade AM. Neely with the ball. Neely trying to put up the rock. Gives it to McCabe.
Oh, McCabe's a fighter down there, showing what the business department
Neville
has
showing emotion as he mouths off to Miss Petrovic.
I would not invest in that.
And Miss P warning Jarrell Green, we might have our first tee of the game. Chris Wade, a fan favorite here. Oh, what a Mortada!
Tips it off.
Gets it to Neville. Oh, nearly stealing it, which could have been the most amazing play I've seen in my young 17 years of life.
They're going for that one. They're going for the alley-oop.
Nearly faking the shot, and it goes out of bounds. Miscommunication. Actually, Appel has checked into the game.
I think we've got another timeout here. Mr. Bisaccia being received on the bench with great warming applause.
And where would we be without our great sponsors, Mr. Mitchell? Magnavox has put out a brand new line of high-definition televisions, and we would be using one tonight if there wasn't technical difficulties. Magnavox, if it's in the box, it better be a Magna.
We've got some fans over in the
I believe that's your
side.
sister, Erin Mitchell, with the representatives of Student Council, John McAllister, Allie Horton, and
Senorita Smith sporting a teacher's rule sign.
there is no Allie Horton. Allie Horton, that's Alyssa Lebon. Substitutions. Chris Wade is checked into the game. Matt Johnson also in. Jarrell Green getting it out to Ali Mortata. Alibaba roaming street. Mortada to Ashley Appel. Appel misses blatantly. Neely, who's played most of this game, with the rebound. Neely is schooling Jarrell in this this contest that ironically takes place out of school. John McCabe, weaker than most of the people on this.
Amy!
Oh, Amy showing her aggression. You don't mess with women named Amy. A perfect example, Amy Winehouse They tried to make her go to rehab, but she said no, no, no. I'd also like to say I'm fully aware of the embarrassment I'm causing to this great network, and I'd like to apologize in advance. Jarrell Green up with the shot. This quarter is dragging on, I must say. Appel.
Gets it up to Ali. Ali, oh.
Ali not levitating right there. Not levitating at all. Johnson bobbles. Shot up. Nearly going up the court.
Trying to come big for the team.
And coming big he has. Nearly taking it to the rack, but denied. Mortada with the steal. Mortada completely
J
running
for 2.
Matty J from 2 playing the role of center. Mr. Bisaccia back out on the court.
The students are catching up, trailing by only 2 now with 10 seconds left in the quarter. Ali steals, going for it. Throws it up.
Ali Mortada,
and our quarter will come to a close.
The master showboater of the student team. That is the end of the
tie
third quarter.
Game, folks, 32-32.
And you know what they say about tie games. There has to be a winner.
It ain't over till it's over.
And when it is over, we will all go home and enjoy watching television on provided by the lovely people of Comcast. Comcast and Cable 8, a partner since 2005. Brief intermission taking place right now. Can you hear me, Pat? Seems that I'm having some technical difficulties here with my partner. We'll try to get that squared out. Pat, can you hear me?
Yes, Roach.
Okay, it seems like our microphone's not even turned on. All right, well, we're just gonna go. Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, Roach. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
There we go.
All right, and we are back. Our technical difficulties have been fixed. Yes, we can.
Yes.
Oh, and a foul, Alisea.
Oh. Francisco is more than upset.
He is more than upset.
As I was saying, if you want a whole pizza, only $6 at the concession stand. A whole pizza, $6.
All right. Inbounds pass by Greeley. Greeley takes the ball. Greeley up the court. Gets to Alisea. Miss Haley Butsuelo from the guidance department now in the game. CJ Neely still in. Shannon Wazalewski, Matt Carroll, and Kelly Shaughnessy have checked in.
Oh, Tara going up.
Heather O'Rourke, Tara Greeley, Francisco Alisea, Tim Driscoll, and Jason Moshera on the court for these students.
Oh, Mr. Carroll trying to pull a move.
Great move by Carroll. Oh! What a shot! Kelly Shaughnessy!
Unbelievable!
Tickling the twine for 3. If I may say, Shazam!
Shazam indeed.
Kelly Shaughnessy doing the English department proud.
Good grammar, good points.
Yes, grammar and points coming together. You know, grammar, people say, doesn't get you anywhere in life. But if we didn't learn grammar, some of my announcing might sound like this. Ellie Petrovic down now had the ball. Petrovic, she dunked confusing the whole crowd, and nobody know what's going on. Healy knows what's good and what's not good. And you know what? I realize it's very hard for me to talk in bad grammar. So that is why we should thank our English.
Francisco! CJ takes the offensive foul.
As I was saying, we should thank our grammar teachers for our ability to speak.
Francisco and his coach seeming to have a bit of a rivalry going on. Friendly, though.
Francisco joining the basketball in this team this year, but he's had enough talent the past 4 years, too. Francisco is senior and a member of the class of 2008. Alisea with the jump shot for 2, misses the shot. I have to say the shooting percentage of both teams is in the 2% range. Out of bounds on the faculty.
Students now trail by 1. Score is 35-34 in favor of the faculty.
In favor of the faculty, indeed.
Vinny Groves takes it up the court.
Vinny Groves is checked in the game. Coach Jake Lazowski with a stunning look on his face.
Oh, Francisco puts it up.
Francisco taking the rock, digging a hole, and putting the rock into a different hole. Matsuelo on Groves. Oh, what a block! Alisea gets it to Groves. Alisea up the court, guarded by Carroll.
Oh my God, on the stoop, and the cat is licking it up.
That, I have to say, is our All-State Good Hands play of the game. All-State car insurance. If it's not in All-States, then how can it be insurance? Alisea with the ball, taking it up. Oh, a nonchalant pass about Sheriff for 2.
Unbelievable. J-Mo flew that up the flagpole, and they saluted it.
Yes. Old Glory. You can never not salute that flag. Carroll looking for the shot.
Carroll blocked by Francisco.
Now, I'm going to give my 2 cents.
CJ driving up the court.
It's very unprofessional.
Dunks, that's elevation Holmes.
That is elevation Holmes. Now, in my professional opinion, as a whistle is blown and a timeout has been called, the students, they don't have uniforms, but the faculty does. Professionalism wins basketball games, don't you agree?
The faculty is definitely a collected game as Healy Butzello receives warm applause from her teammates.
Again, if you're just tuning into this fine broadcast on the wonderful cable institution known as Channel 8, we are having technical difficulties with our monitor. We cannot see the score. As of right now, we're being told it is 42-35 students. In the 4th quarter, there is a timeout, and we're going to mess up the names. I just hope you can all bear with us, and I hope you're enjoying us. And I want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for you letting us into your homes in this great, listening to this great broadcast. As one of the greatest women in Foxborough history, Mrs. Goodwin. Mrs. Goodwin. Is that Mrs. Goodwin?
Mrs. Kelly.
Oh, that is Mrs. Kelly.
Mrs. Kelly, our secretary.
Oh, goodness. Well, Mrs. Goodwin is an amazing woman, as is. But Mrs. Kelly winning the 50-50 raffle.
Secretary here at Foxborough High School. She keeps the paperwork in order.
Her and her lover enjoying the game. As we take a look at the court, we have, excuse me, Alisea, Taylor, and Valencia, Dunaway, and Neville for the students. Faculty, it is Carol Wozalewski, Healy Pizzuello, and
CJ.
No, CJ Neely also. No, that is CJ Neely's in the game, and Miss Shaughnessy. Aaron Taylor telling us before the game that this. Ooh, I cannot read Aaron's quote. It looks like something. I'm just. Oh, we're having some more difficulties here if you bear with us, but I believe Aaron told us that they were going to slaughter the faculty. Neely, who's played most of this game.
Neely picking up the aggression for the first time this quarter.
If I may be a fair-weathered fan, I'm going to say that the MVP will be CJ Neely and not Mr. Sweetfeet Darren James.
I think we've seen a strong showing from Mr. Theodos and Mr. Versace and myself.
I would say so, but there's a combined 2 points between the two of them.
James Keenan with a controversial call.
Looks like someone's getting some extra credit points.
4 fouls. Only 4 fouls on Francisco. Carmelo has 4 fouls.
Confusion.
Nothing wrong with that.
Confusion and hysteria.
Oh yeah, the hot Phoenix is back out there.
And there he is, my favorite and yours, Mr. Darren James, in his orange shoes.
Shining brighter than the sun, folks.
Those shoes could represent Tennessee University, go Volunteers, the Longhorns of Texas, or Sun-Kiss orange soda. If you're not getting kissed by the sun, then you might as well not drink orange soda. Sun-Kiss orange soda. Also, Sun-Kiss grape soda. Kiss the rainbow.
Sarah Bain also back out there.
We've got some confusion here. Mr. Mitchell trying to straighten some things out for his team.
We'd like to take this time once again to thank the good people at NHS. And if you are a prospective member for NHS 0809, I'd like to wish you good luck. I know Pat is. And we all here at Cable 8 wish the best of luck to Pat and hope he can lead this fine organization of national honor and make it become a great society. Maybe even better than it already is.
We're just going to take it one game at a time, Roach.
One game at a time, indeed. Mr. Eldridge out on the floor with Mr. Blackfoot. Adam Marcel, Sarah Bain, and of course...
Mr. Reed throwing up some moves.
And of course, the Ragin' Cajun, Darren James from Kentucky. Todd Kaiser hasn't checked in the game for a while because he's playing with his little daughter. That's parenting. Priorities first. That's what we love to see. Out of bounds on these students.
Todd Kaiser, a family man. Definitely through thick and thin.
Todd Kaiser, if I could be a teacher at Foxborough High School who teaches history, who teaches in the Spanish wing / history wing, I would be Mr. Kaiser. Great action going on here as a foul. Not a foul, out of bounds call. And some mass substitutions coming into the game. We have
Matt Johnson, Ashley Appel being put into the game.
We also have Chris Barrett as Aaron Taylor leaves the court, and Jarrell Green.
They got 6 on the court. 6 on the court.
Oh, 6 on the court is the penalty as Tara Greeley leaves. Stephon Neville stays in. Jarrell taking the inbounds pass from Stephon Neville. Let's see.
Chris Bear with quick hands, throws it up.
Rain Man and misses.
Stephon driving, oh, an incredible shot.
Stephon Neville is an example of pure basketball ability. And speaking of things that are pure, if you're in need for hockey equipment, please go see the fine people at Pure Hockey. Anything hockey can be found at Pure Hockey. Pure Hockey, 5 great locations throughout New England. Pure Hockey. But this isn't hockey. This is basketball. As Neville misses the foul shot.
Matt Johnson throwing the elbow in.
Miss P, we'd like to thank for her lovely officiating. See Ali Mortada fraternizing with the other announced crew. We're better. Wouldn't you agree?
Definitely. Darren James setting up the pick.
Eldridge on the court. Adam Marcel repping guidance.
Mr. Marcel goes down up to Ben. Oh, Shazam! Gets up 2 points. That's big.
Out of all the incredible things I've ever seen, that was one of the most incredible.
We've now got
Teamwork.
44-39 as the faculty closes the gap.
2:26 left in the quarter and in the game as there's a possession change.
Jarrell Green lacing up the Nikes.
Distractions indeed by James Saunders. James, a well-known student at this fine institution of higher learning. Eldridge with the ball, no substitutions. Gets to Marcel.
Oh, Sarah Ben hacking like a lumberjack.
She I cannot follow that sentiment up because it is 100% accurate.
Sarah will be shooting 2 here.
And if words that sound like accurate, Acura. If you're looking for a fine automobile, go to Acura of North Attleboro or Acura of Norwood. Get a great Acura at a great price. Drive in style for a price that a commoner would pay. Sarah Bain doing what
puts
she
it down.
Sarah Bain doing what she does best, putting points in. Substitutions: Ali Mortada and Heather O'Rourke in. Matt Johnson and
Got C.J. Neely back in the game after a quick breather. Todd
Tom
Kaiser.
Tom Murray. Here we go.
Tom Murray.
Ashley Appel departing for the students.
Tom Murray bringing size and strength.
I'd love to see Mr. Murray follow up with his prediction of 10 injuries. I know there's not a lot of time left, but it's fine. As we see Charity walk by in the form of James Saunders, who bought a whole pizza. $8 for a whole pizza. And Bert Morshed also buying one as well. Stefan Neville with the amazing shot. C.J. Neely getting the ball. Very hard to see the court without this monitor. We'd also like to apologize for any unneeded noise you hear in the background. And no, Pat, that does not include my voice. Another substitution, Matt Carroll coming in for the faculty, taking out Sweet Feet Darren James. As I give him a standing ovation.
Darren receives high fives from all of his teammates.
And for the students, Chris Wade. He's got height and he's got the throw.
Jarrell going to take on CJ. Oh, it's poked out by Matt Carroll.
Mortada.
Ali
Mortada from Neville.
looking for something.
That's levitation, Holmes. Unfortunately, he didn't make the shot.
Here we go. Stefan serves him his eggs sunny side up.
Sunny side up indeed as he buries the rock. He buries it, drains it, hits it, tickles the twine. He got it. That's what he did. We're winding down to a minute left in the game.
Ali looking for the big. Oh, comes up big. That widens the lead by the student.
Windex, my friend. Windex.
As students lead 7 points with 50 seconds
CJ
left in
Neely
the game.
burying the three, and we are going to have a tight game. It is 48-44 students.
There are 40 seconds left on the clock. CJ looking for some pressure. Ali puts it up bad. Oh! 50-44. Students lead. 30 seconds left in the game.
Sweet Mother Mary, put your goose to bed.
They're going to have to hurry this up if they want a shot.
Old Mother Hubbard is leaving her cupboard. And that won't be a three-point foul. The fat lady has sung.
16 seconds left in the game. Students lead by 6. This would be a wise spot for the faculty to call a timeout, I think.
I think we need the
Sarah
Jack.
Ben dribbling up the court.
If I may say so myself, we need the Jack Martinelli quadruple jeopardy.
Ali Mortada with the steal.
Oh, yes,
Goes for the dunk. I think
Pivot.
that's all we'll
Do
have
you
time.
believe in miracles? Yes! The
Students
have done
win.
it. They've upset it. Out of all the incredible things I think I've ever seen. And the students have pulled off a massive upset.
We'd like to give one last thanks to the National Honor Society. We'd
And
like to thank all of our viewers, all of the audience.
We'd also, again, like to thank all our sponsors, Gatorade AM, Magnavox, Bernie and Jensen, Courtyard Marriott, Acura, Ford. Thank you, and good night.